Hello guys, welcome to this channel. And in previous video, we looked into how you can create the QR code in a more personalized way. Okay, this is an advanced way because here we are setting up the box size, we are fitting it, and we are making it center and look as we want. And also we can change the versions of the QR code. Okay, so yeah, so I didn't show you how the versions work. So for example, the version, let it be 1. Okay, let's run it. Okay, so the output is this one. Okay, this is the version 1. Okay, so now let's change the version to 20. Okay, let's see what happens. And now as you can see, it is changing, right? It is in a more complex way. So by these ways you can just personalize your QR code. Okay, so today we'll be looking into how to read the QR code, so we don't need these many lines of code. So let's it will only take 3 or 4 lines. So let's get started. Let's create a file named readqr.py. So what we will do is, first let's create the QR code. Okay, this is a shorter way, QR code. And then what shall we do is, let's make image is equal to QR code dot make make, I guess, yes, make, and towardstechno.com, and then let's save it as towardstechno.png. Okay, and now so these, within these lines we can create a QR code, only 3 lines. Okay, see, I will run it, and as you can see we have the QR code. Okay, so but here we cannot do the personalization like version numbers, we can't give the box width, so that there will be less chances of errors and all those things. Okay, so this is how you can create the QR code. Now let's look into how you can read the QR code, right? You want to check it, right, if it's working or not. So first thing what we'll be doing is we'll be importing OpenCV. So OpenCV is a tool like this QR code. It's a library which will read the QR code which you have done. Okay, so there are many users of OpenCV basically, and I will tell it to you in the later part of this YouTube, like in the next videos, where you can do some automations. So how you can import this OpenCV? Okay, to import this OpenCV, we will do pip3 install OpenCV -python. Okay, so by giving these lines, the OpenCV will be installed. So for me, it's already installed. So if you run this, it will start the installation procedure. So next, what we have to do is we have to detect. What we have to detect? We have to detect whether our QR code is working, right? This is the code, CV2 QR code detector. And now what we will do is, see, this part will give you like many values, like 3 values basically. So we want only the value which we are giving. Okay, in this part, the text which you have written here will be added, right? So we will give it like this, and we will give equal detector. So this is the use of having GitHub Copilot, right? It will give you the code automatically. Print well. So done. So now let's run it. You see, this is the code which will create the QR code. Okay, and this is the code which will read the QR code. Okay, so this is read QR, and this is read QR. Okay, so after this process is completed, let's print QR code created. Okay, now let's print here QR code read. Let's run it. See, now QR code was created, and now the QR code is read. So if you want, we can also change this. Okay, let's create something like hello, how are you? Okay, and let's name it as hello, and let's change it to hello, because we need to read that image file, right? See, hello, how are you? Okay, so by doing like this, you can create and read the QR code. So, but I prefer you to use this method while creating the QR code because it's more advanced and you can personalize it. So similarly like this, I have defined, you can also define here. Okay, if you want. Okay, so like just define read QR, and so that you can use multiple reading of data, right? So if you want this thing, I didn't explain it in the previous code, right? So if you want to move all of these, just select all of them and press tab. Okay, so yeah, this one, let it be like that. Now let's read QR hello.png, right? Sorry, read QR hello.png. Here we have to change this to data. Okay, data. Yes. So now it's working. So by doing these, you can have unlimited number of QR codes with unlimited number of scanning of QR codes. So you can also check if the QR code which you have created is proper or not. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. And one more thing, I have given all these codes in my blog. Okay, just come to my blog. The first line itself, you will get all the codes. And if you need to know how it works and all those things, you can scroll down, create QR code and read QR code basically. Okay, so thank you for watching, and please make sure that you have subscribed to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon so that you will receive the notifications. Thank you for watching.